my Season 5 Sorc, chain lightning based Sorc. I want to kind of record this for posterity's sake. Realize that we're one day out from Season 6 of Vessel Hatred, but I think it's still worthwhile trying to understand a little bit about what happened here in Season 5 and what was the best thing that I ended up doing, kind of staying towards meta, but maybe a little bit off. So I'll show a couple of playthroughs of Pit 110 and maybe some words in the background. But I think here we're going to just go through skill set, skill tree, and a paradigm board. We'll be talking about that. And this build pretty much follows, again, as I mentioned, the meta builds. So it tributes to people like Mukuna and Roxy and Orb, Rob, and a few others that champion this type of chain lightning build. So starting off, two and Firebolt, and that's primarily for the burning aspect for Firebolt enchantment. So moving on, moving into the core skills. Core skills are really simple. Max chain lightning as much as you can, as many times as you can. Into enhanced chain lightning and then into greater chain lightning for more damage. And also devastation, a little bit of A2, mainly the path through for elemental dominance, for increased damage, for everything that's above 50 mana. And then potent warning, and that potent warning is coming from item, it's not coming from skills. One into flame shield, that's your get out of jail free card. Sail yourself, protect yourself in those tight situations, come unstoppable, move out of there. Next is teleport. Teleport's your main movements and damage, combined damage skill. So again, that's your enchantment also. So that basically has your evade become a teleport. But doesn't make you unstoppable, still causes damage and so forth. So it's pretty powerful, especially when you get to endgame. The Ice Blades route is still good if you're going to do, say, more of the lower end things. Proccing that reduces your cooldowns. So the Ice Blade, Firebolt, obviously. But later on, I definitely found that the teleport enchantment made a lot of sense and worked really well. In fact, try not to evade anymore. Keyboard, you just use the, if you get your cooldowns on teleport down low enough, in this case I'm down a little under 8 seconds for that. If you can keep your barrier up and then just consistently move with your teleport as opposed to evade, realize evade sometimes you have to do it because you have to get out of situations. But if you just use that, that'll help you get out of situations that also causes damage while you're doing that, plus you're unstoppable. So I mean, that combined safety flame shield for you to get out of jail free elements is key there. And then next, going into elemental attunement, I put one in there. My gear is not matching meta at the end, as many as you may know. Trying to find that amulet with 3 perfect rolls on perfect passives never happened for me, and I have quite a few hours in this character. I think I'm probably nearing 150 hours in this character. Glass cannon, damage. Get it where you can. As many passes as you can across the board. I'll speak to that a little more in the itemization element and go through those after we finish the skill tree. Ice armor, that's your main continuous barrier. You want to get the cooldown as low as possible. That goes into enhanced and then into mystical for more chill and more damage close because you are close in almost all melee situations. Moving on down the next area, we have ice blades, enhanced ice blades, and some ice blades for the cooldown reduction. Again, it's not on the bar right now. Or sorry, it is on the bar. I'm using it. So again, for cooldown reduction. Again, getting these cooldowns as low as possible. And you can see I've got 15 on ice armor, 12 on ice blades. I'm down to 40. I actually had this down to 32 with some other gear, but I was finding that it was just more that I was giving up too much DPS. So the idea was switch to higher DPS, lose a little bit of cooldown on unstable currents. And again, the idea is to keep unstable currents up full time. And then 15 seconds there. So between your 9 seconds there and that there, It's hard to keep barrier 100%, for at least for this build that I have, with not a perfect gear. But that's the idea, is get these two so your barriers are 100% of the time. Okay. Moving on here. This is debatable. I'm running an Daryl's run helm, so like get proccing all those huge poison explosions makes a lot of sense. So I put my, this is debatable, you can move those points around. Wanting to line the elements, mainly to get through here to get protection, and your barrier elements over here. Conjuration Mastery, which is key, pretty much all Sorc builds Season 5. Again, I don't have this higher because I don't have enough gear to really match up with it. I've never got that perfect amulet with 7-2 triple hit on Masterwork, 7-2 glass cannon. But it is definitely a key to this whole thing, making it ramp up and work, because this moves speed, mana, and damage at the same time. Going down to the mastery skills, primarily here we're not casting anything. We get one into Ice Veil, again, get the barrier generation effect. If you want to be a little more tanky, take one or two out of Lucky Hit and put it over here if you want to become a little more survivable. We go one into Flames to go 3 Devouring Blaze. Again, this is the same thing, it's pretty much all the builds. 3 into Devouring Blaze, which then works hand in hand with your Firebolt enchantment. Everything's burning, and then you just continue to add Quick Strike and on top of the burning enemies element. So that, I do have one thing into Shocking Impact, the itemization thing into Shocking Impact. Again, ancillary damage, but it's there, it works. Going on down to ultimate skills. Ultimate, obviously, is another mention, Unstable Currents. Its attack speed incredible, and then it's key to this, casting as many skills, chain lightnings as you can at one point, and then of course proccing all the conjurations coming out of it. And then Prime Unstable Currents. You don't really need to. I toyed with Crackling Energy, and every time I tried it, it just seemed worse. I'm constantly trying to figure out how to pick up the crackling. Just think about words. You're trying to pick up crackling energy in mass. You don't even know where it is. Obviously, you're running over at some point. But then, when I started moving purely by teleport, it just made picking crackling energy up unviable. But again, I got to the point with this build where it really became limited in terms of boss damage, and that's, I think, the end of and why this doesn't meet up with the Lightning Spear Sorc builds and so forth. Fractured Glass. That's why it didn't work so well. But it's a unique build, and I decided to go that route. And then we have 1 in Coursing Currents, and then 3 in Electrocution for DR. And then lastly, take Gear's Mastery. This is just probably the best passive this season. Again, overflowing. I did try that with the Crackling Energy element, but again, I was giving up way too much in terms of the DPS and so forth. So that walks a little bit through the skill assignment. I'm not going to go in detail through the Paragon board, because again, I pretty much follow the build guides with all of them. Just go through the key glyphs. So Elementalist, Territorial, Flame Feeder for burning damage, and then of course Frigid Fate, which builds. It's the main skill for, or main node for pretty much all Sorc builds. Into Unleash. I played around with a few of these, but I came back to Unleash. They found it to be really good. Tactician, into Destruction for Quick Strike. And even though I'm not really quick striking and I'm not waiting in Quick Strike, it still does definitely help in scaling. And then Exploit, which is again very a big part of it, because it's going to do a lot of vulnerable damage. And lastly, we went to Reinforce for conjuration damage. And again, I tried the Crackling Energy, go Charge Drought. Again, this wasn't doing that well. So that takes you to the skills and the Paragon board. So let's go a little bit through the stats, materials, and so forth, and the items. Start off with Andy's. Again, that's what makes this work. I mean, the attack speed bonus is key. I mean, that's massive in terms of your development. 1 total all stats, and of course life on hit. Major surviving task. I was fortunate to hit that twice in Masterworking and once on attack speed. Again, I will mention that these items in no way fit in any perfect meta. They were just what I got done in the time I had and the build I had. Going down, it's going to keep going down the list. Raymond the Infinite, incredible piece of armor. Again, I was looking, constantly searching for glass cannon or amulet, but didn't end up with one that was working really well. So here's the main source of that. And then also here is the pulling aspect with teleport. And then you want to get that cooldown as high as possible. And again, I never found a perfect one, so 2.7 was the best I could get. But again, that's part of the activity here, is pulling everything in and just blowing it up with your chain lightning, Easter axis conduit, and obviously at the same time proccing like you get with the poison explosions for enemies. So very powerful. And I was lucky enough to find G8 on the glass cannon. I was able to hit it twice. Fist of Fate. Fist of Fate again. For dealing more damage and lucky hit chance. That's one of the key things. And also, and it's not, don't discount it, but the chance to apply random crowd control. Again, this character is not squishy per se, but compared to tank builds from the characters, it definitely is squishy. So having crowd control while you stop them, freeze them, stun them, and then take care of your skills. And of course, as everyone knows, the key piece to make this whole puzzle work, granted in Season 5, the Axie Conduit, incredible pair of hands. It just drives everything. So ranks chain lightning, and then it obviously it sends the lightnings out, back and circle around you, and then at the end, if you have enough mana left in your mana pool, it explodes. And again, everything's close to you because of raiment and so forth. You just do massive amounts of damage. And again, the ideal here is to look for a perfect roll on that one. Fortunately, I got a perfect roll on that, but again, kind of didn't hit my master working perfectly. But it wasn't good. I had a G8 pair, but it didn't have max damage. It was not hitting in some of the other areas. Onto the boots, Orange Herald, primarily to reduce cooldown on your unstable currents, keep that up as much as possible. Movement speed here, and armor. Getting armor cap, as we know in Season 5, has always been an issue. Fortunately enough, I've been able to stay at or close to the armor cap. Other things on here, again, lucky hit, idea of stun, immobilize, freeze, slow, to get those crowds slowed down, and the hordes and so forth. And so that's where the lucky hit chance there. I went based on one of the meta builds. Someone later on in Season 5 was suggesting that Doombringer may have some really good synergies and provide you obviously a lot of damage reduction. The more we take a lot of damage, so the DR is great, all stats, max life, incredible. And then also because if you're running Kalrashes, you need to get your 4 stack of elemental damage. And this gives you your shadow damage. So again, that's why I got there. I'll go into the offhand critical strike chance, cooldown reduction, vulnerable damage, and chance to cast chain projectiles twice. That's key. Storm Swell, another key aspect for all the different Sorc builds this season, and applies as vulnerable. And again, that's so you can see both items have sapphires in them, vulnerable damage. You want to get that vulnerable damage as high as possible. So I'm running rocking with about 660% vulnerable damage. I still have, I'm up there on the attack speed bonus, pretty close. I think when I'm moving around evade, I'm at 100. Critical strike got pretty high too, but I tried critical strike on weapons and on jewels, but it just wasn't doing the damage that the vulnerable damage was doing. So I definitely went back towards the sapphire route. Going to amulet, starlight. I know a lot of people bang on starlight being not the ideal way of solving a mana problem, but it works. It just works. And so here I got some ranks of glass cannon. Obviously, other ranks in here would have been fine to Devouring Blaze and the other things that people are typically looking at. Fortunate enough to get G8 in on this one. I got it really late, like a couple days ago, actually. So right here in the season, I'm going to pick that up, and 14.2% intelligence gets me above 2K, and an additional 255% damage based on intelligence. At one point I had this over 3,200, but it was because of other things going on, and it was not helping me in some other areas. So this needed to be the final amulet I ran. And double hit on Masterwork, vulnerable damage again, unstable currents, cooldown reduction again, trying to get that down as low as possible. Tower Ashes, as I already mentioned, key, another ring for most Sorcs this season. Cooldown reduction, lucky hit chance to help proc on Andes, and then of course stacks damage. So again, having a high roll, never ended up with the perfect one, but this is, I had actually, interesting enough, right when I got to World Tier 4, I think it was like the first 10-20 minutes I got in there, I got a triple GA Talos. But it was everything, it was the three things except for cooldown. And the roll was low. So I'm like, and I rocked that for a while. In fact, I switched out Talos like maybe 3 times a season. And it just never made it. It never made it to the so I just went for the damage and actually salvaged it. And a lot of builds are using Ring of Star Skies. And again, very fortunate to end up with a good mythic stash and salvage a few of them, and ended up with, on this case, we have 3 mythics on this build. Quick strike chance, lucky hit. I mean, now that I'm not doing, you can see where I didn't end up perfect on the Masterwork. I mean, this should be redone, honestly. It should go back to attack speed. To finish me off at 100, or probably better yet, be lucky hit chance. But it's still another, and I did toil with some other rings, see if that would make it, but King kept coming back to the Ring of Star Skies. So I think that kind of wraps up the build, and we'll just keep going through. So again, res capped across the board, armor capped, life. Again, I mix of to finish off the jewels. We again max int, right? Max int for max DPS. It does make it squishy. Gotta be careful. You will get. There will be times it gets testy, but so again, following that logic, I could go back and put rubies in there to be much more survivable, or a mix and do it that way. Skulls in your jewelry for armor, get armor cap. So that was, I think I ended up with a hit on an armor roll here to help it out. So that's that. Poison res extra from Andes, 85. Scrolling down, we already went through a few of the key stats. So attack speed pretty high. Again, this could go higher and be better. My damage across the board here for the procs are close to 300, which is relatively respectable. And then moving down here to the DR 41, that could, again, as I mentioned, these definitely could be much higher if I were to hit perfect spots on different mana gen is a little low. Mana gen could be high as 20, would be better. But I've been able to have it work pretty well at 14. Movement speed, 200 is the cap. I think it's 200, maybe 185. So pretty close to cap on movement speed. Cooldown reduction 24, and then lucky hit 133. So that's the end of it. I'm going to go ahead and in the video, and we'll look for some new videos in season 6 here, starting tomorrow. Going on Spiritborn. Very interested to see how that class goes. It looks super powerful. I'm very excited about it. So with that, thank you very much, and Money Pit signs off.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready. I need time to prepare that. ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. ready yet. I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet.